This is Dante Williams, and you watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
This is Showtime, Sean Portman. Filipino Flash, Jesse Burgers.
This is Al Bernstein. You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Hi, I'm Sugar Ray.
Chick Shape.
Sergio, the last name one.
Dante's Boxing Nation. Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder.
My name is Gennady Golovkin.
And you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Retirement?
Coming out of retirement.
Should he come back?
Should he come back? Why not? You know, I mean, look, listen, you know, you work 10, 20 years to get to where you're at. You're just going to turn away? I mean, I think Mayweather's going to come back. It's because you work your ass off for this time. You know, you're already at the level. I mean, why? Just because people are telling you to stop, people are telling you you should retire, or this and that. I mean, if you feel that you're safe, you're still healthy, you still can do it, why not?
Plus the way he beat Bradley, knocked him down twice.
Yeah.
It's hard to go out like when you know you're still that good.
You still have it, exactly. You know, and why would you limit yourself just because people are expecting you? You know, remove the expectation and just do something for yourself. Don't let other people deny you what you work your life for.
And do you also feel maybe he wants to make up for losing what was considered the fight of the decade? Does that also motivate him to make up for that?
You cannot go back into a fight knowing that you're not 100%, or at least in your mind, that you feel like, you know what, man, I know I could do better than that. And would you go out of the game knowing that there's a lot of question in your mind and your heart, you know? And then by the time you're 50, 60 years old, you're like, I coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Might as well just take care of it. And when you really truly say goodbye to the sport, there's no question in your heart and your body and your mind that this is what I want to do.
What about yourself with the Walters fight? Didn't go obviously the way you wanted to. You went back down to 122, but you've been on a roll now that you've been back to 122. Did you kind of have one of those like where you kind of just sit back, think of what went wrong in the fight, or what you want to do with your career or rest of your life?
It took a shock for me. It interrupted my mind. It interrupted my whole mentality and made me ask the question of, why am I still here? Do I still want to be here? And I said, I still want to be here. And why did I lose? Because I didn't train as hard as I should have. I didn't study as I should have, you know. And again, there's that back of the mind, like with Manny saying, did I give it all I got? You know, when you start to answer or ask that question within your mind, did I give it all I got? You know, you got to go back and make it happen again. And then when the outcome of it, at least you're like at the point where, you know what, I give it all I got. I ain't got nothing to go back into. You know, and at least all the answers are answered for me.
Now, people automatically assume when fighters lose, they're never the same. You already, you know, can tell us firsthand. Do you feel like that same, you know, pound for pound, Nonito Donaire?
I think I got more of it.
Yeah.
I think not just the same pound for pound. I think it's a lot more than before.
Smarter now, like mentally?
A lot smarter, and I'm taking things serious now. I'm putting all my emotion into my training. I mean, look, at this time, I have no fights. It's been a couple months. I should be walking around at 150, and I'm walking around my walking weight.
Yeah, see.
You know, so I'm ready, baby. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's called learning experience, you know, and you gotta take it. Like the reason why people say when they lose and they're not the same is because they get into a spiral of what happened, and they ask themselves, and they get into a spiral of just dropping more, and thinking to themselves, why did it happen? Why did it happen? You know, it shouldn't happen, and they look into and focus their mind into the negative aspect of why, instead of like the positive aspect of why, therefore, you know, the reason for that, you know what I'm saying, like putting yourself in a positive aspect, like, okay, I lost is because I didn't train as hard, I lost because I fought somebody who's bigger and I wasn't ready for it, you know. Am I going to be ready the next time? Yes.